All right. Hi, second grade. Got a tricky challenge for you this week. We are going to be talking about songs in groups of two and groups of three again. But this time, we're not just talking about where the strong and weak beats are, we're trying to listen for them and decide whether a song is in two beats or in three beats. So let's look at some examples first. All right. This is a song, an old song you might know. Let's give it a listen.
I came from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see.
All right, so when we start to decide whether it's in two beats or three beats, which of course the answer is up here, this one's in two, I want you to do a couple different things to see what feels right. What I like to do to see if a song is in two is bounce back and forth. And if it works and I can bounce back and forth and it doesn't feel like, oh, I should be going this way one time or I should be coming back this way, if it works and it makes sense, kind of like dancing, then it's probably in two beats. Let's listen.
It rained all night the day I left. The weather, it was
See how we can go back and forth?
Sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry.
Okay. Another thing you can do is to clap your hands and clap the strong beat, weak beat, strong beat, weak beat, strong beat, weak beat. Let's listen.
Oh, Susanna,
So strong,
don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee.
Now, if you tried to clap this in strong beats of three, let's see if it would work. Because sometimes you have to figure out what doesn't work before you can figure out what does work. So let's try to clap it in a three pattern.
With the banjo on my knee.
Ready?
I'm
Strong,
going to
weak,
Louisiana,
weak, strong,
my true
weak,
love for to
weak,
see.
strong,
It rained all
strong,
night the day
weak,
I
weak.
left. The
Hear how I just said
weather,
strong
it
in a
was
part
dry.
where he wasn't even saying anything? So that pattern didn't really work out very well. I'll sing a little bit of it for you because maybe you can hear it clear. So I'm going to clap this with a strong beat of three. Ready? I came from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, oh, my true love for to see. It just doesn't feel right. I made the word with really strong and true. It's not quite right. It sounds a lot better with, oh, I came from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, oh, my true love for to see. Make sense? Okay, let's get some more practice. We've got a few in here. This is Camptown Races, so you might know this one as well.
Camptown ladies sing a song, doo-dah, doo-dah.
So we can bounce back and forth to this one.
Camptown racetrack 5 miles long, oh, doo-dah,
This is also in two. I want you to try to clap this one with me. So it goes, Camptown ladies sing this song. Camptown ladies sing this song. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Even those words are in groups of two. Doo-dah, 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 doo-dah. Right? So this is another song that's in two and feels like it's in two. Now here's a challenge piece. This one, of course, I'm showing you the answer right away. It is in two. And you can see it right here. It says it's in two. There's a little two there. And that's what that means. But let's listen because this piece has no words and it can be harder to pick out what group you're looking at. Strong, weak, strong, weak. Good. So let's slow it down a little bit. I'll just kind of sing the notes. It goes da 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 da. Okay, so it goes up and down and up and down. So you can still hear that it's in two beats. If we clapped it in three, it would go like this. Da, sorry, I gotta find the note. Da 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 da. So when you listen for those strong beats, you can hear, is there only one weak beat between them, or are there two weak beats between them? Okay, let's look at some in 3. This one is one we already talked about, my favorite things.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
She's singing so fast, oh my goodness. But, like we talked about, raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. If we clapped that in 2, it would sound like this. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Doesn't make any sense. We want that first beat to be strong, and we want the words to make sense with it. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Now, also, if we try to bounce back and forth, it might work, but we'd have too many words in one section. So, raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. If you find yourself singing a lot of words as you're bouncing from one side to the other, then it's probably in groups of 3. Because otherwise it would go like this. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. And that's just too fast to be bouncing back and forth. Let's try this one.
Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When I am king, dilly dilly, you shall be queen.
So as I bounce back and forth, there were lots of words being said. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. So this is probably also in a group of 3. And if we clap it, it would sound like this. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. And if we clapped it in a group of 2, try it with me, it would go like this. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. Again, just doesn't make very much sense. Last one of 3. This is another hard one by the same exact guy who wrote the last hard one. So if we sang that in 2, you could see nicely how it lines up with da 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 da. But if we sang it in 2, it would go like this. Da 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 da. We have way too many louds. So I want you to try to decide between these 2, which one is a 2 and which one is a 3. We're going to play it. I'm going to clap it. And then on Wednesday, I'll post another video and I'll have you decide which one do you think is 2 and which one do you think is 3. Now, these are 2 songs that are kind of baby songs, but hopefully they'll be easy for you to hear. Let's clap them together.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its face was white as snow. And everywhere that
So Mary Had a Little Lamb, you know that one. Here is Rockabye Baby.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
All right. So think about those 2 songs, because maybe you already know the words to them, so you can sing them and practice them. See which one you think has a group of 2 beats and which one you think has a group of 3 beats. And I will see you again on Wednesday.